Good afternoon, Surge Bees. How are you? So my name is Sarah Morin, and I have a confession to make. So I have to apologize first and foremost. I was supposed to do my live stream for events on Wednesday, and I marked it in my calendar for next Wednesday. So pregnancy brain is not doing me any good right now because I also lost my agenda. No clue where it is. But I was asked to speak to you guys about events. Events. Where do I start? Looking to grow your business and be successful in the business without doing events is like sitting around and waiting for a calorie-free poutine. It's never going to happen, right? So events drive your business. Passion drives your business. And the events that I'm going to talk about are the ones that relate to me. So when you're looking to do an event, if you're looking to do it as a team, partner up with other people in your area to do an event, right? So organize it as who's the champion, who's a collaborator, and assign tasks. So I know here in Ottawa, when we're looking to do an event, everybody goes and looks for a location. And then, okay, so we have who can make the Eventbrite, who can do the Facebook. So we establish all of that to try to make some sense and try to make it an easier thing to do, right? An easier way to plan our events. Now, not all events that you're going to do are going to be a part of a big giant team. So these are just some of the events that I have planned here in Ottawa that I'm inviting people to. Now, every event I do has to either do with health, nutrition, Juice Plus products, or Tower Gardens, or the business. So everything I do somehow touches the business. It may not be directly related to it, but I touch it somehow. So for example, these are some of the events ideas that I have and that I've done and that I'm going to keep doing. So I have events that I'm doing as healthy pregnancies. So I'm pregnant, so I've reached out to other women that I've met that are pregnant, and we get together every other week as much as we can just to talk about having a healthy pregnancy, and we exchange tips and tricks. So how do I talk about Juice Plus during the healthy pregnancy chit chats? I just tell them, I ask them how they're feeling. And people ask me, what prenatal are you taking? And I show them I take Juice Plus. And then I just show them the research. Okay, so that's how I incorporate it as an event. I have upcoming right now, I have baby food making events. So that's where I'm actually growing food on my tower garden that I will make into baby food for my unborn child. But I've partnered up with a nutritionist in town who's going to be coming to my house and who's going to be teaching other mothers how to make their own baby food. And we're also going to incorporate it as making healthy kids' lunches. Okay, so that's another kind of event. So, hey, healthy lunch boxes, something like that. You don't have to have a nutritionist on board. I just happen to have one on my team. Another event that I do a lot of is women's wine and wellness. So that's where it's usually on a Wednesday evening. I invite women over to my house and I buy the wine. I always buy an organic wine and I have strawberries. And it's just kind of like, hey, mom's getting out of the house. Mom's going to be drinking some wine, leaving the kids at home. Amazing. I just want to go out. And that's strictly where I'm networking with other women, other mothers, other females. Whether they're business owners, stay-at-home moms, they work for the government, doesn't matter what it is. It's just everyone can come together, but I always talk about women's health. So I'll have something on hand. So for example, February was Heart Month. So when I did in February, I talked about foods that are specifically healthy for women's health and for their heart. And that's what we focused on, okay? And then next month, I'll have a different theme. So I always invite, sometimes it's the same ladies, sometimes they bring a friend, sometimes we're 5, sometimes we're 20. Okay, so women's wine and wellness. The next event that I have planned is called Fun Females and Facials. So I was at a spa last weekend and I met an esthetician who has agreed to come to my house and do mini facials on a bunch of women. So she said, we could have 10 women and they're all going to pay $20 and I'm going to supply the wine again. But that's where we're going to talk about facials, skin health, and then that's where I'm going to start talking about the antioxidants in our products and how the Juice Plus products work synergistically in our body to help with healthier skin, give us a glow, eyes, hair, face, nails, that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's another kind of event that I do. I'm running a shred group right now. So every time that I run a shred group, I'm always doing a salad jar party. Always, always, always. And I'm always inviting the people who are in the shred group so that I'm helping them stay accountable during the week. So that's another kind of event. Another event that I do is Tower Gardens. I do lots of Tower Garden events. Now, what I find very successful for my events is I do them live stream. So when I do a live stream Tower Garden event, I really like it because it's interactive and I get about 1,000 views. And for me, that's really helping me with my business, is gaining more exposure. And that's how I got into a lot of the schools. So when you're doing an event, plan ahead, be prepared, get a buddy, but be excited. And when other people are doing events, ask them, do you mind if I come to your event? Do you mind if I bring people to your event? But be excited. Like, we have Dr. David Phillips coming to Ottawa. I am not an athlete, but I am tickled pink that he is coming. And when I talk about it like this to other people and I invite them like this, they want to come. And people who can't be there are saying, okay, well, can you send me information? When is he in town next? So I'm keeping an eye out for when is his next Zoom. When can I invite that person to it? Okay, so events are going to grow your business. So it's like I said in the beginning, if you're looking to grow your business in Surge to SSC or Surge to any level in the business, and you're not doing events, then you're basically sitting back as if you're wishing for a calorie-free puts in. That will never happen. Events drive your business. We've got Facebook. Do a Facebook event. Do an event at a cafe. I've done events at a restaurant. I do events in my backyard for Tower Gardens. And the more and more and more events that you do, you're building a bigger network, a bigger community of individuals. You don't have to always make it Juice Plus specific. Okay, so have fun with your events. Make it something that's relatable to you. Look at what's coming up in the next coming weeks, right? It's Canada's 150th birthday. So I've contacted Participation and I've gotten their permission to post some of their stuff on my on some of my Facebook pages, because they have a list of 150 activities that are Canada's favorite activities to do. And I'm creating events around all of those 150 activities. So for example, one of them is snowshoeing. So I've contacted a place out in Wakefield to see how much is snowshoe rentals and can I get people to go. And I create the event on Eventbrite and just see. It doesn't cost me any money, and if no one goes, well, then I just cancel the event, right? Or I just bring my friends and I go by myself. But no matter what, find areas, find things that are already happening in your town and do an event around it. Like, for example, it's Kindness Week right now in Ottawa. So I'm doing an event where I'm going to be like random acts of kindness, okay? And it's going to be a live stream of random acts of kindness. How am I going to tie that into the business? I'm not sure yet, but at least it's giving me exposure to other people and they see me out there and doing stuff and interacting. And the more they see you, the more they want to be around you, right? Because people will always do business or buy from people that they know, like, and trust. So be very active in your events, do what relates to you, have fun with it, promote the bananas out of it, and get your team on board. And if you don't have anybody in your area that can team up with you, guess what? Canada's a very large country and we have Zoom and we have Facebook Live and you guys can partner together that way. There's zero excuses, but events will drive your business. Have an amazing Saturday, and I challenge you to go have an event today. Have an event at a coffee shop, wherever you are. You're shopping. Like, I'm about to go buy my stroller and I'm going to make it into an event. Because guess what? There's other people, other mothers there, and I'm just going to start chatting with them. And that counts as an event. Log it in your calendar, do your follow-ups, and that's where the magic will happen. Have a great Saturday. Bye, guys.